Over the last 2 years, I've approached over 2,000 women, and honestly, it's completely changed my life. It's transformed my confidence. It's made me a more charismatic person. It's made me go after things in life, start conversations, have lots of new amazing experiences with women, travel the world, leave my 9 to 5. It's completely transformed me into a completely different person. But it wasn't always this way. From a young age, I used to struggle with severe social anxiety. At school, I wouldn't even put my hand up. I skipped prom. I couldn't make friends. And this carried on with me. As a teenager, I had a customer-facing role, and if a remotely attractive female came into the store, I would hide, I would shake, I would literally run away. And this social anxiety lived with me for a long time. I got into a relationship with my first sexual partner at 18 years old, and through being young and naive, I proposed to her. We were together for 5 years. It was a very rushed relationship. I kind of settled for her and for this life. The social conditioning, getting a house, getting a mortgage, starting a family. And it was only by the grace of God that she decided to say no. So I was 23, I'd been in one relationship, and after we separated, I had no dating options. I tried using dating apps. I felt unlovable. I felt like this was what I had to settle for, to just cope with, honestly, fat, ugly girls, not knowing my worth. And at the end of my relationship, we was due to go to Cancun on a 5-star all-inclusive holiday, which I paid for. And I went alone. I went alone on this trip. We just separated. It was like a couple's resort. So you can imagine I was surrounded by couple after couple, and I felt so fucking lonely, man. So I'm 23 years old. I've had one relationship with one partner. So many people told me I could do so much better, but I really chose to settle for what life provided instead of going after it and cultivating my own relationships. But while I was on holiday, jerking off to porn every day, seeing lots of beautiful Latina women in Mexico, just walking past them, not having the balls to talk to them, I decided to YouTube. And I went on YouTube and I typed in a video called How to Talk to Girls. And I found this guy in the US, and I watched him approach hundreds of women, the different type of reactions he was getting, and it really gave me a kick up the backside. So after watching this video, I actually took action while I was on holiday, and I mustered up the courage, the Dutch courage. I had a lot of alcohol in my system too, admittedly, and I decided to approach one woman at the resort, and we actually spent the rest of the day together. It was an amazing experience. So it gave me a little bit of confidence, but honestly, when I went back home, I just binge watched cold approach content, pickup content, dating content for the next 3 months, until I decided to finally take some action, and I joined a local community and I found a wing. And from that day, it was June 2023, I hit the streets. I picked up the courage. My heart was beating, man. My chest was fucking racing. And that's when I first started to approach. From that day, I've now approached over 2,000 women. I've had hundreds of dates. I've dated women from over a dozen different countries. I've built a life of abundance, and I've really transformed my life